tell you about the real Santa Claus.
Oh, I'm ready.
The real Santa Claus, his name was Nicholas, and he was the bishop of a church in Myra, a city in modern-day Turkey. And he inherited a large sum of money from his parents, who passed away, and he became famous for his generosity toward others, the poor and the downcast, and the giving of gifts toward children. And he was a bishop in the church during the time of the Council of Nicaea. You ever heard of that? You heard of the Nicene Creed? This is a critical council of the church where key doctrines were established, not the least of which is the doctrine of the Trinity, that God is three in one. And there was a heretic named Arius at the council who was proliferating his lies and his heresy, convincing people with his charismatic speech. And it was Nicholas who opposed him, who was the good shepherd who would protect his sheep. And he stood up to Arius in the church council, and as the record says, opposed him both in word and in deed, smiting him on the face. Saint Nicholas punched a guy out at a church council. For real. The church council was not very happy with some of his less than jolly actions, and so they defrocked him. He lost his bishopness, but he was so loved by the people because of who he was and the genuine nature of his faith and character that they gave it back to him, and then they even sainted him. That's why we call him Saint Nicholas. This was not a time for some pastor to go soft on truth. It was difficult times. The Trinity was on the line, and he was not about to keep quiet for the sake of political correctness. He became legendary in his time and beyond his time. He became larger than life and reached mythic proportions. In France,